Good evening. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a great weekend and I hope your Monday is going well so far. Today's topic for Mindset Monday is your comfort zone is your fork in the road. Your comfort zone is your fork in the road. Have you ever felt stagnant, like you just reached to the point that you're absolutely comfortable? The first time I heard the term your comfort zone is your broke zone, it was automatically tied to money, right? People were saying if you're comfortable where you are financially, that's your broke zone because you're not doing anything to get to the next level when it comes to finances. But I don't just want to talk about finances. So I thought about your comfort zone being a fork in the road or your fork in the road. Your time to make a decision whether you want to stay the same or you want to go a different direction. You want to elevate to a new level. And when it comes to your career, a lot of people are in their comfort zone. If you've been in your career, your job, your area of expertise for a certain amount of time, you get a little comfortable. And to be honest, sometimes you get a little bored. So when you're feeling comfortable in your career, that job, that position, that industry, right, that business, it's time for you to recognize that you are at a fork in the road. It's time for you to pivot. It's time for you to shift. It's time for you to make a decision if you want to continue your career in the way you're going or you want to make a shift. You want to make a turn. You want to pivot in another direction in order for you to have different results when it comes to your career. Also, when it comes to your happiness, a lot of people are just comfortable in their happiness. They are content with where things are. They're feeling like however their life is right now, wherever their happiness level is right now, they're comfortable. They're okay with it. When I'm going to say to you, when you're feeling comfortable when it comes to things of life that make you happy, I think you're at a fork in the road. You need to make a shift. You need to make a pivot. You need to make a change in your direction because happiness is something that is just unattainable in amount of level that you can get, right? You can always be happier. You don't have to settle for whatever it is right now that you're content with, that you're comfortable with. When it comes to happiness, don't let anybody make you feel like continuing to wanting to be happy with certain areas in your life, right? Whether it's with people, whether it's with things, whether it's with, going places. Don't let people make you feel like you're limited with your happiness. Wherever you feel like you're comfortable when it comes to your happiness, that is time for you to understand that you are in a fork in the road. When it comes to your accomplishments, a lot of people are at their comfort zone. You wanted to do this thing and you did it. You wanted to write this book, you did it. Or you wanted to start this business, you did it. You're doing this thing, you're doing this business, you're doing this program, and you're comfortable when it comes to, your accomplishments. You're at the fork in the road. If you want to go to the next level, do it. If you want to do that next thing, do it. If you want to get that next certification, do it. Don't let anyone, even yourself, limit you when it comes to your accomplishments. Because if you're feeling comfortable right now, you're at a fork in the road and it's time for you to pivot. It's time for you to take another turn. It's time for you to choose another direction when it comes to your accomplishments. When it comes to your riches, if you are comfortable when it comes to your riches, I'm telling you, you are at a fork in the road. Don't let anybody make you feel like wanting to be better when it comes to riches, money, wealth, right? Finances. Don't let them make you feel bad about wanting to attain that thing. Don't feel comfortable just right where you are. It's time for you to decide which way you want to go. If you want to be here for the rest of your life, wherever that comfort level is, then it's okay. But if you are sick and tired of being comfortable when it comes to your riches, you're at a fork in the road. Go learn it. Go learn it. Go fix it. Go fix it. Go buy it. Go buy it. Go sell it. Get on a budget. Learn that thing. Trade that thing. Sell that thing. right? Own that thing. Invest in that thing. Invest in your knowledge. Invest in, learning about financial literacy. Because if you are at a comfort level when it comes to things in the matter of riches, you're at a point that you need to pivot. You're at a fork in the road. And the truth is, the decision you make today is going to truly show out in the rest of your life. The decision you make today when it comes to your riches is going to decide the road that you're going to live on, depending on where direction you go in that fork in the road. When it comes to matters of the mind, in your mindset and the way that you think, if you're comfortable thinking the way that you think, if you're feeling like you're just it, if you're feeling like you're the smartest person in the room, and you're comfortable being the smartest person, the brightest person, the sharpest person in the room, in your circle, at your job, you are at a comfort level and you are at a fork in the road. It's time for you to broaden your circle. It's time for you to get around people that's smarter than you, sharper than you, wiser than you, know more than you, so you can get to the next level. Life is about changing, evolving, right? Getting to the next level. Being better than you were the next day, right? The day before. Being better the next day that you were the day before. But if you're comfortable when it comes to your mindset and the way that you think, you're not going to get to the next level. You are at the fork in the road. What are you going to do? It's time to pivot. It's time to change. It's time to shift, because you are in or at the fork in a road when it comes to your mindset and the way that you think about life. And lastly, if you're comfortable when it comes to yourself, whether it's looks, whether it's your wardrobe, whether it's your health, whether it's, how you view yourself, whether it's how you come across to other people, all matters of self. If you're comfortable when it comes to self, you are at a crossroad. Your comfort zone when it comes to yourself is your fork in the road. It's time for you to make a decision. It's time to shift, pivot. It's time to adjust, because your comfort level when it comes to self is going to keep you right there. Never get comfortable with self. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and we're supposed to experience all things that life has. So if you're comfortable right where you are, how are you fully enjoying life? Don't get comfortable when it comes to self. I had to realize that myself, that I was comfortable in a lot of things. I was comfortable when it came to my career, my health, my accomplishments, right? My riches, my mindset, and myself. And I said, you know what, Charmaine? You are at a fork in the road. And the decision that you make now is going to determine the rest of your life. So don't stay comfortable. The moment you feel comfortable, just know that it's time to pivot. It's time to change. It's time to level up. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Don't stay comfortable. And I'll talk to you next week for another Mindset Monday. Bye-bye.